Hey everyone, it's 𝗕𝗢𝗢𝗚 here. Today I'm going to be talking about how you can change habits by using triggers to change your habits. And I'm going to be talking about 3 most recent habits that I have changed. Okay, so the first one is I've introduced a break in the middle of my working day, which is a breathing exercise. And the way I did that, because I am an entrepreneur, I am extremely busy, I'm also a mom, and I'm also somebody who is very, very religious about all of my habits, okay? So I have the time that my kids are at school that are my kind of deep work hours that I can fully focus. But I realize that it's also important for me to really have a break in the middle, not only lunch, but so I can kind of really reset my whole physiology and mind so I can be more productive. So I introduced a breathing exercise just before my lunch. So when you set a trigger like that, so you know that before you eat your lunch, I have 11 minutes to do this breathing exercise, which is not a lot, is not very long, and is very doable for me to do. So I know every time that I think about, okay, I'm going to eat my lunch, in half an hour, that I need to allocate the 11 minutes to do my breathing exercise before I eat my lunch, okay? And you wouldn't want to do that breathing exercise with your tummy full of food, okay? So for me, that was really important to do it before my lunch. So a trigger is something that you really think to yourself, okay, I am going to do this at this exact time before this happened, so I know that I can fit this habit just before that happens. So you really walking yourself step by step on how to change or implement this new habit, okay? So I've done that. Very easy, very simple. I know lunchtime means breathing exercise, and I'm going to put a link below. It's a Wim Hof breathing exercise that I had done before, but not consistently, and I wanted to make this as a consistent habit in my life, and I didn't have time to do it in my morning routine, so I introduced that as a break in my daytime. Okay, so I've done that and it's been really successful. I've done that for the last 3 months and it's amazing. I feel that in the middle of the day, I feel like I get a new a refreshed focus for me to focus for the next few hours before I pick my kids up from school. Now, the second habit is before I pick my kids up from school, I leave 10 minutes earlier and I walk my dog around the school, okay? I started doing that because when he was a puppy, he was really, really energetic and he was going crazy, even though we walk him in the morning every day. And I just needed to burn more of his energy. And for me, it was also an extra walk that I could, introduce to my day. I exercise every morning, but for me, it was a nice, walk just to be a little bit more active during the day, because I work from home, so I don't go to places. So for me, it was a really good habit to create just before I pick my kids up. Again, this is the trigger. Very easy. It's only 10 minutes. I walk around the school. I don't have to do anything outside of my schedule, and I pick them up. I probably implemented this about a year ago, and I still do that. And it's very easy. Like if something happens and, like for example, the holidays in December, January, or we get the 2 weeks holidays, it's something that is very easy. I can just go back to doing it because I have walked myself through step by step, because the trigger is picking the kids up. I know I need to leave 10 minutes earlier and I can just do that. Okay. And the third one is I introduce a meditation practice with my kids before their bedtime. Now I have the Headspace app. I'll leave a link below as well. I don't know if I can leave the exact link of what I do with my kids, but I wanted my kids know that I meditate every day, but I wanted them to experience for themselves, and I wanted to help them to make it as a practice, right? And to doing that, I have to sit with them, okay? It is more work for moms, but I practice what I preach. It is really important for me to take my kids on this health journey with me so they have those habits for life, okay? So the meditation with Headspace, you can choose between, the sleeping meditation for kids, 3 minutes, 6 minutes, and 9 minutes. So I know that if we are running late to get to bed, we go to bed, the kids go to bed at 7:30, I can do the 3 minutes one. If we have more time, we can do the 6 minutes or 9 minutes. I've implemented that in January and it's been amazing. The kids really enjoy it. My daughter, who is a little bit more restless before she goes, to fall asleep, she's benefiting from it. They ask me for it. And we've created a habit as a family, right? So I sit there with them and that's okay. It's only 3 or 6 or 9 minutes out of my life. So it's important for me to really help them through this journey of quieting their minds and quieting themselves and knowing how to fall asleep, which is a very, very important skill, right? So as you can see, once you have like a trigger that that I will do this before this or for this amount of minutes, and walking yourself like step by step to changing a habit is much easier to implement a habit other than just going, okay, well, tomorrow I'm going to wake up and exercise. Like at what time, for how long, what type of exercise, what are you going to wear, what are you going to do? There's so many variables, and I feel that really gets people stuck because they wait to waking up and have these great ideas or this great motivation and energy while they don't have it. And it's really important to have a plan of step by step on how you can change your habits, and implementing one small habit at a time so you don't overwhelm yourself as well. Right, hopefully this is helpful to you. If you have any comments and questions about it or how to go about it, leave me a comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.